Hey y'all, this is my last reading for the day. Okay. My computer is thinking so hard. It is just making noises. Not noises, the humming. So hopefully it's about to stop. But if not, then that's what that is. Like I put the screen down, I have the phone on top and it's still doing that. Whatever. So I hope y'all are doing lovely and feeling amazing. I have had it just stopped. Okay, so, whoa. I've had quite some readings so far tonight, and they have been lovely. I cannot wait to get back home to do some readings. And now that I have, it is like, whoa, floating like I'm in the ocean. First card, okay? This is a capremini reading. Truth is stranger than fiction. So, Capricorn and Gemini together, okay? Think things through. Okay, so God placed you on this earth. You were born, but God placed you on this earth, okay? And so, who you are is who you are. And so, if somebody messes with who you are, then God gonna be like, you should have thought things through. So, it's about to be a big ride on them hoes situation right now. Let's see. Slowly but surely. Weed. Slowly but surely, God has showed you how much God loves you. Okay? Boom. Dynamite. To where you could understand that. Okay? Shocked and distraught. And so people are feeling all types of ways because they should have thought things through. Confirmation. Okay? And so, purified. So like tomorrow, I do love you. I feel like now they trying to think about some ways to be like, wait. I can fix the situation. I can help make it better. I can do. Back on my bullshit. And a spiritual gangster. You're not worried about that. Whatever they want to do to fix a situation, it's like it has nothing to do with you, okay? I'm trying to smoke because they wanted to fuck with you, and so they did. And so pass along, they didn't. In the last reading, it came out that you were an easy target. You were an easy person to fuck with. Keeping it cute. And so they was like, yeah, we can do that. And it don't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter at all. So let's do it. Oh, God coming for that ass, stupid. Mm. Easy, right? Easy. Okay. I be working out sometimes. And so they've been doing things out here to make it seem like they didn't do anything. Purple matter, never know what you'll find. And so now that you understand, it's like, so they were over there talking shit. Like, easy. It's just so easy, right? It'd be easy fucking with me, an easy target. Oh, this card, it used to say getting money, but now it doesn't anymore. And so it has something to do with money. And so now it doesn't anymore. So that's something for them. Like, whatever they thought, it's not happening for them in real life at all anymore right now. What's good? Hey. And so, refined. God has refined you like shit. You are a diamond. Fool. Okay? Go outside. Fuck you, hoe. Surrounded by angels. Famous. Okay. She my number one. Okay. I think I understand where this is going. Beat that shit. Okay. And so it goes with what I was already saying about you would be an easy target. They didn't think anything of it. And so when they found out that you were actually a diamond and very much refined by God, you showed them greatly, like, fuck you, ho. I got angels. Real. That made them be like, okay, what that mean? Like, what does that mean? This was supposed to be easy. 832H Town. This was supposed to be easy. Why is it not easy? And so, yes. Like we met for the first time. I'm still stuck on the famous, she my number one and beat that shit. No confirmation. Give it up. So you said no in many ways. You said no to don't degrade me, ho, to being famous in many ways. And God said, you got number one. And so that's how you beat that shit. because God already knew what was up, but they did not. They thought it was going to be a big yes to you saying, yes, I want to be famous. Something like that. And so you said no. And that was confirmation for them that you got angels and that you would beat that shit. Okay. 11:11. They were wishing on you. Let's go to the rodeo. Sitting sideways. Like an 808. Not gonna like it. They wanted you to be a slave like them, and you're not a slave. I have a slavery is real reading, and I recorded like this, and somehow the recording came out sitting sideways, literally. And so if you watch it, it's sitting sideways. That's how I just put that together. So they wanted you to be a slave out here. You're not. So plain. And so you've been calling them out, telling them what's up. I do a lot of showing them what's up in many, many, many ways. I don't need to talk about it. The ways that you've been doing it in ways where it's not just like you making a post on Instagram that, or you making a tweet. I don't know, like, you know, it's like they have to, you know, do work to understand how you're thinking and what you're talking about and what you're saying and what you're doing out here. They have to go into something like an app, a music app, YouTube, you know, like sure Instagram, but I'm saying you're not just freely giving out your information, your words, your thoughts. You have to do it in a way where it's like you have to put in some effort. They have to put in some effort. Something like that. You so fine. Okay. And so this is dope. I'm rare as shit. Use a condom. You know how to protect yourself. Permission. No matter what the situation is, you know how to protect yourself. And they didn't ask. They just did. What the fuck? And because they didn't ask, they just did. They're understanding some shit right now. I like you. Hi. God tells you how to protect yourself. True shit. It's like, yeah, respect me, ho. Parking lot pimping. Because whatever you do, you run that shit. You do that shit big. Big fight. Okay? And that's why it's like, they fuck with you. Then they find out on a very big level how they should not have done that. Matching the energy. And so your actions are matching their energy, whether you know it or not. And you shining on them hoes doing it. That thing thangin', okay? You thangin' out here. No, okay? No. It's straight up just like that. The house is burning. You said no. And that's why their house is burning. And you blessed in this hoe. And they thought that they would be not dead and gone. Whatever they thought, it's dead and gone. It's done. Yep. So listen, in this hoe, my eyes keep going to the famous word. Love ya. Okay? So, hush. I got you. Emphasis on I got you. Okay? Needs some rewiring. Like a whole lot of shit need to be rearranged out here. And so say that shit. Okay? The shit that you say, because you the parking lot pimp, it's like they not gonna like it, but they also know that they gotta do some shit. Making it happen. Yeah. They gotta change some shit, do some shit, figure some shit out. I don't do that because you don't do that. And you the parking lot pimp out here. So shut up. You make these hoes shut up. Just straight up, just like that. You doing big things out here. Give me the green light. Okay. I look good. God be blessing. It's getting good. Okay. 3. A 3 is coming through. God about to shoot a 3. Blank. Hold on. Hold on. B. Okay. God about to shoot a 3. Rising. Think bigger. Exactly. Smoky. The house is burning? Really? Oh. You fucked up. Yeah. There was a reading that I did in 2021. And it was a Capricorn reading. And it's called something like The House is Burning. But there was one point where I said that. And it came through and it was like, oh, the house is burning? Really? And I was like, and then you just walking off and don't give no fucks about what's going on back there. Yeah. So I'm everything, I'm all of it. In the last reading that I did, I can't remember what it's called. But the last reading that I did, like just right before this one, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. It doesn't matter. Deep in the abyss. It's like you should have listened before. It's like they should have paid attention before. It's like they should have paid attention. Look, you had your warnings. They had their warnings. Exactly. You see how God do that with my thoughts? Yeah, this was given to me. Oh, that's in the same color as famous. I don't know. It's a lovely day out here. Okay? So maybe somebody was like, I'm gonna make them famous. Answer the phone when a true nigga called by fucking with you. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, that don't even make sense. Like, that don't even make sense. But sure, maybe they know some information. Like, they fuck with you and then they made you. And so that means they brought you into fame. And I can understand that on a few levels, depending on their background. But either way, you said no. But there must be something that I just said. They wanted to fuck with you to bring you into fame. And so if they fucked with you, that means they would have made you famous. They would have brought you in, said you get access here, you get access here, you do this, you do that, all of that. And they would have made you famous. They would have brought you into fame. By them fucking with you. Fed the fuck up. And so God is fed the fuck up with whatever the fuck that is that I just explained. Okay? Fuck it, because whoever fucked with you said fuck it because you said no. Nope. Like they still went with it. They still did it. I feel like you didn't know anything about this whole famous thing at all. Isn't she lovely? Like, it's like it was gonna be something like you say yes to whatever they propose to you. And then from there, you go, you do that or whatever. Proposed to you. And then you do it or whatever with them. And then from there, they would have told you, welcome to the life of fame. What? Okay. And so that must be something that they have an understanding of. And so they thought that they could try that with you. You said no to whatever the initial thing was. You said no. And so I feel like this part that I'm saying is going to make people, whoever is connected to them in whatever ways, like their minions, feel some ways, okay? Or like a lot of ways. That's what I'm understanding right now. And so you said no. And they said, okay, well, I'm going to do this anyway. You still had no understanding about them wanting to make you famous thing. Okay? And so don't say that I'm on point. That's what they never wanted you to know. Whoa. Yes, that is true. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know, but I'm gonna make... I don't know, but I'm gonna wake up feeling lovely. So they fucked with you because they held a secret about them wanting to make you famous. They wanted to do it in a weird, inconspicuous, secretive way. And they weren't going to tell you until after you said yes to something that you did not want to do. You said no. And they said, I'm going to still do this anyway. I feel like because you said no, they said, okay, well, I'm going to make sure that you don't become famous out here. You never understood the famous part in the first place. And so that's where we're at now. That's hilarious. That sounds dumb as fuck. Do that shit. That sounds dumb. All of that just sounds dumb. It sounds stupid as fuck. Like stupid, like so dumb, like dumb, like dumb. Do that shit. Let's go. Somebody told them to do that. Somebody told them to do that, and they said, yeah, I got it. That's what I'm gonna do. Up the mountain. Ride out. And so God is like, okay. That's what God just revealed. All of that. And so now God, like, okay, since you know, now you gonna understand what you gonna see. So God is also gonna show you how the house is burning for them. Road work. Yeah. And they've been putting in work to ensure that you don't know this. But it's like you never knew. Well, I guess, yeah, they've been ensuring that you never found this out. What is payback time? TikTok. I talked about the clock running out and God coming through heavily in a big way in another Capricorn reading in 2021. And I was like, by the end, I was like, it seems like, God gonna be riding through. God is riding through. God is bringing a whole bunch of cap readings together right now. Love it. Okay. Remember when? Yeah. Remember when I'm gonna get this money? Because they were supposed to make money off of you. Like a lot of it, I guess, through the famous thing. By them making you famous, they was gonna get some big money off of you. And so that's why they was doing this secretive shit to get you to say yes to something that you had no idea about. So ultimately the thing is, it seems sexual, and so I feel like you said no to sex with them, and so they did something the opposite, which is RAPE. And so 9. And so expect the unexpected with everything that's coming out. That's what it seems like I'm talking about. And so yes, expect the unexpected. The world goes up, and what goes up must come down. The moon, that moon though, I haven't listened to that song of mine in a long time. And I'd be like, everything is fine. Wow. The world goes up, and what goes up must come down. When I move, you move. So, hold up, listen. This goes back to all the when I move, you move readings. I did one in 2022-ish. No, also 2021, Scorpio. That one. Maybe in 21, 22 later, but I don't think so. So I did Scorpio, when I move, you move. Or they need you. They need you, Scorpio. That. And then I just did a when I move, you move reading a few days ago. Okay. So the only reason that they were going to get money like this, and also like true fame or something, was through you. Yeah. They wanted to get money off of you, but also make you famous, which in turn would make them famous. I don't think that they're famous. They could have some connections, but I don't think that they're famous in terms of famous to where people would know them in multitudes of ways. They could have connections behind the scenes amongst famous people, but they're not famous on the outside, so they're not famous. And so they wanted to use you to become famous and also get money. But you controlled that. It was all through you. They needed you. If you didn't move, then they wouldn't move. That's why they was real big mad. Wishing on a star. Wow. Wishing on a star. I'm above this shit. You said no. No. You didn't want to have sex with them. You didn't look at them like that. You didn't want them. It was just like that, straight up. No. That shit wild. And that's why their house is fucking burning. Because they was like, you saying no to me? Healing. And now you have also gotten past what they did to you. And they also like that shit wild. Fuck them people. You healed by saying, fuck them people. And taking care of business. So listen, God say you already in the club. This is why this card came through. It started coming through like a week ago. And I was like, okay. And God was giving me some insight. And I was like, what? I don't know. God been telling me some shit. And so listen, you already in the club. Like, been in the club. Like, even before they tried whatever the fuck they wanted to do to supposedly make you famous, you was already in the club, whether you knew it or not. And that's where this is the damn error for you, on some Kendrick Lamar type shit. This is your damn error where they era era, okay, where they are like, damn, they're finding out so much about you, and I mean so much, that it's wild. They thought they had connections. Bless me. They thought they had connections. They thought that they knew people. They thought, what? Should you have done that? Not at all. Not at all. Look, serving others. They was only doing something that somebody told them to do to supposedly get famous and make money off of you. What? Talking a whole bunch of shit I ain't trying to hear. What? They wasn't talking nothing to you. Whenever this happened, the night of or whatever, the day of, the conversation wasn't nothing. Like, you had no interest. It was nothing. Nothing on top of nothing on top of nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. They didn't teach you anything. They didn't give you insight on anything. Nothing. They said, and they had planned before that. Whoa. Back up. Back up. Karma. And now they want whatever is coming for them to not. They're a man. Okay? Do that shit. And other men said, do that shit. Or people who love men. Be waiting. People who love men and dick ride hard. See? See? Somebody name could start with a C, who's a major dick rider. Protected in this hoe. Yeah, you see also that. Protected, bitch. Profession of love. Coming down, man. Speak to me nice, cause I ain't got time. I don't give no fucks. No. 6. Love. The walking justice. Yeah. They fucked with the wrong person. Energy like I'm the greatest. You are the greatest out here. Show me you're sorry. Yep. Do me right. They don't know how to. But stand up. The niggas that you in the club with, they gonna make them stand the fuck up. You have male aspects. They understand who you are. They understand you that nigga. Community service type shit. And they understand that they was just out here doing the wrong shit. For nothing. Blank, bitch. For nothing. Make somebody famous. What? Time to cool off and you're not even famous yourself. And you gonna do it that way? What? I just can't think because my mind went blank. That sounds some DJ Screw type shit. A literal song. I won ho. I won ho. Fall back. The backup card already came out. Exactly. Change the establishment. Yep. Shooting threes and riding on foes, because wherever that information came from, whatever supposedly famous nigga that this person got this information from, that they spread and said, yeah, this gonna do it, and we gonna get famous, and we gonna make money off of you. Shit is changing out here worldwide. Where, yeah, you shooting threes and riding on foes. God is shooting threes and riding on foes. I just saw 444. You're everything I need. Oh yeah, exactly. You had everything. They said you can do it all. Lick me all over. And then you said, kiss my ass, bitch. Blank. Leave me alone. I don't want you. Lighter. On the come up. The way that God got you on the come up is beautiful. Shit is matching up, right? Exactly. Some racist shit. That's on some white people fucking shit, bitch. Technology. Don't play me. Don't play yourself today. They've been playing themselves through technology. Confidence. You got big confidence because of God. Marry me. Let's get married. You said no. Forgive, but probably will never forget. Do you know me? Because it's a no for me, dog. You didn't even ew. It's just so many things wrong with this person that it's just disgusting. It is disgusting. It is disgusting and disgusting on so many levels. They said, I'm gonna get this money off of you. I feel like they wanted to convince you that you needed them, and wanted to convince you that you liked them, that you wanted to marry them, that you wanted to be with them. And that is not the case. And I feel like they wanted to do all of that in one sitting. Yes, they did. Okay. Weirdo.